Um, just wanted to throw this video up quick for you since I forgot to do it the other day. And I got to keep it down a little bit. Baby's sleeping, but I also have to do it quickly because I think we're going to lose this replay soon. So jumping right into it. Number one here. So use the Bowlers Giant Healer combo. Level 7 walls, level 8 walls. Use some bases with level 9 walls. You don't really need to worry about the jump spells, the quakes anymore, especially with the power of troops. The level 7 giants alone will beat through that level 7 wall in no time. Then you've got the bowlers on top of it, your king, your queen, maybe Valks. Also, when you're going for an attack like this, where I brought the 6 hogs on the backside, you invest a lot in the backside defense hunting troops. You don't need to bring 12 or 15 hogs like we used to do at Town Hall 9. You're counting on your quote kill squad to wipe out most of this base. You just methodically and think about their pathing, because you have to get in and get an Inferno tower as quickly as possible, at least one of them. If they're really close together like this base, just go for both of them. Even if you've got to use up most of your spells to get there, get them out of the way, because that's what's going to kill you. Once they're dead, once they're down, you're facing a Town Hall 9. So the other thing is to look for what the Inferno Tower is set on. This should be an obvious one. Excuse me, guys. I am always stuffed up in winter. Single target Inferno like that. The giants are great because it has to recharge, and it will get to its third level of power with each giant. So it takes several seconds to actually burn through them. And when you're rocking, I think I even have them in the clan castle here, when you're rocking 14 giants, that's a lot of time it takes to burn through those. And that level 1 multi-inferno there is much less of a worry. 1, because of damage output, 2, because the hit points are far fewer. So then beat that down quite quickly. Don't forget all the corners, even at Town Hall 10. Probably especially because there's so many more, there's more buildings at Town Hall 10. This is obvious. But they still haven't figured out that Town Hall 10 should have more time. I don't care at this point if it's 10 or 15 seconds. There's that many more buildings, a little more troop space. The balance, I think, would be a lot better with an extra 10 or 15 seconds for cleanup. But I think it's obvious at this point we're never going to get that, or get it back, however you want to look at it. So, all right, jumping into this. I brought the golem along so that I could clear out this stuff over here to force my giants to path right into that Inferno Tower. Sorry. So here we go. Town Hall 10 3-star. And this, I was really tempted to go air on this base because of the placement of the air defenses. The 2 inner ones with the lightning spells, and these edge ones would go down to the 1 golem, king, queen, maybe just a couple of bowlers. Yeah, but I felt safer going this route. So 1 giant for the lure. And yes, still lure if you can. Going with the no lure method is still so dangerous. Balloons, dragons, baby dragons, Valks, they do more damage than most of the defenses in this base put together when you clump them up against the bulk of your troops. They're going to shred them. And if they don't, they're still going to burn through quite a few and an automatic handicap. So if you can lure efficiently without spending more than, I'd say, 10 to 15 troop space, do it. Maybe 20 at the most. Alright, so lured, brought him up here. Pretty decent placement on the poison there, since I just wanted to spend the one. And look at this, the wizard tanks for my queen. The whole thing. She didn't take an ounce of damage. Alright, so the golem's out. A few bowlers. So I can clear out this side right here. And exactly what I wanted. Boom, cannons down. Giants are going to reroute. And they're going to stay on track, actually, I should say. They'll stay on track because of that. Healers. Still effective because it's single target Inferno. Yeah, of course they did stray like that. That did happen. But, again, the bowlers jumped right in. Took all that out. Freeze caught. Could have caught a lot more. I could have got that archer tower at least in there, but it still caught 3 huge defenses. The Expo, the Inferno, and the Max. No, not anymore, but the high-level Tesla there. Alright, so there you go. That base is completely crippled. Look at what you've got left. You've got 1, 2, 3 archer towers and 2 wizard towers left to defend this base against a level 37 queen that's still full health. You've got max level hogs coming out here with a heal spell on them. I definitely could have placed that better. Much closer to the wizard tower and would have got a lot more effectiveness out of it, but watch what these hogs do. So there was, what, 4 or 5 left in there? 1, 2, 3. 3 at this point. Wizard tower. Archer tower. Still going. Still kicking. 1,440 point wizard tower. Still going. Hogs are still alive. Those 4 hogs took out 1, 2, 3... 3.5 defenses if you count the golem that was tanking for him on the last one. And there you go, cleaned up. Burn through it one more time. Hope you guys don't mind a medium length video. Alright, 2 times. So giant, you can see the radius there, perfect, easy lure. 5 troop space, poison spell, 7 troop space, 11 troop space, and my queen. 11 troop space and the queen to get rid of the CC troops. Yeah, you just can't beat that. Alright, so giants come in, healers right behind them. Could have dumped them down further because of the air defense. Did lose a healer, but and don't expect them to live much longer than that anyways. I knew the spring trap would be there. That was a given because of the space in the wall. You're gonna lose some troops there, and actually I'm kind of glad it was the bowlers in hindsight, because the giants went around the other way and helped tank for that. Multi-Inferno coming down here. Still got a giant golem, whole bunch of bowlers, that big beefy queen, wizard doing some work down in the bottom. Swagged 1 archer. I wouldn't anticipate swagging a whole heck of a lot at Town Hall 10. Okay, jump out of that one. That was the last war. Let's go to the current war. Whee! Perfect shutout. Tell me where you've seen that. I've never seen that. Alright, so I actually could have gotten both on these, but I wasted a lot of time. So, replay. And this is a 9.5, no Infernos, but I still want to show you guys because these are not super fun and easy. So, okay. Oh, that's A-Dub's attack. War events. Here we go. Same base. Same result. The Pack-a-Walk will not work at Town Hall 10. Pretty much guaranteed will not work at Town Hall 10 with Infernos. So, Town Hall 9.5 or 9. This can wreck face. Alright, so let's make it smaller. Baby was very poor. You're supposed to use maybe 2 here. If I'd have put this other baby dragon here, right there, or up here somewhere, he paths into this guy. And if I put this one over here, up by this one right here, he paths in this way. and I was in a hurry. There was like 2 minutes left in the war, so yeah, didn't happen that way. So I ended up using way more bacons than I needed to. All right, cleaning house, making sure that the P.E.K.K.A.s don't go walkabout on me like Valks love to do. And look at the baby dragons just clear out this path here. The outside of this base is decimated for that 40 troop space. That's the equivalent of 8 wizards, which would have, they might have gotten some of the job done, but they die so much easier. That the outside of that base is just wrecked. So one baby dragon left. Here come the P.E.K.K.A.s with the healers on them. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is a third attack actually. So I knew it was coming out. Jump spell to connect the whole thing, and the rage spell just to get the CC. No way to lure that one efficiently, so I just plowed in, hoping that the poison spell would slow everything down enough and the healers would keep it alive. And yeah, it's a push. This is just a push attack is all it is. 3 balloons for the backside, and look at how much damage these 3 balloons get to do. If I remember right, not much at all. So yeah, they were just there just in case. I had 50. Might as well bring something with. Look at that. That guy's roaming over there. And so that 3 balloons took out 1 mortar. Blat. Right there. That was it. Baby dragons are supposed to keep the king, queen, and P.E.K.K.A.s inside. But I was way late on that one. I was trying to save it for cleanup just in case. Always save what? Always save 1 troop. So, still had the heal spell. I definitely could have swagged that, but I wanted this attack to work, so I didn't want to risk a high percentage 2-star or something stupid over swagging a heal, so I used it. And I had seen that gold collector up there, the gold mine, so I started the archer on that. She did a pretty good job, but Miss Queenie comes up here and she does the work. Finishes that off, and I wanted to swag something, so I swagged my balloon. This is where I could have had the 3-star over A-dub if I had used the time more wisely, but look at the baby dragon, and he ends up surviving. That was funny. They just chase him down. Alright, one more time. ×2. Here we go. Zoom out. Watch the placement on the baby dragons. It's very important. I overpowered this base badly, so that's the only way I got away with this. If it was more evenly matched, there's no way I'd get away with using 4 baby dragons at the start of this. Alright, so there they go. They've done their work. No, 5 baby dragons. I used 5. Alright, so P.E.K.K.A.s, wall breakers, it was a waste. Here's why I bring the wall breakers. This and this reason alone. If you want those P.E.K.K.A.s to go into a certain compartment, bring the wall breakers, because if they start to wander at all, you've lost control of the raid, and now you have where they're going to end up. They all have a mind of their own, just, well, probably not as bad as Valks, but probably just as bad as the Queen. You'll see some crazy stuff out of P.E.K.K.A.s. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Alright. CC, double poison, jump, rage, get the queen, king, and CC dead. Boom, no more CC troops, no more any troops, actually. That loon there, just, backup. That's all it is, backup. He ends up dying. Takes a bullet for a baby dragon. My miner is still alive. Look at my miner go. There he goes. Miner, still alive on that elixir storage there. My miner finally went down. The miner that was in my CC from the very beginning was still alive with 40 seconds left. So how long is this raid actually going to be? 30 seconds. 26. And there. So shave off 17 seconds. ×4. Zoom. Pop. 17 seconds, and it was 250, 247, so 230. Yeah, I probably would have had it. Alright, but here we go. This is the one I wanted to show you guys. My pride and joy. There you go. I mean, what does this one scream? Air attack. It screams air attack. Multi-Inferno's not great against air attacks. You don't... Yeah. Alright, back it up. Multi-Inferno is not great against air attacks. You know, it's a bad sign, bad omen right away. But the air defenses, all level 6, lower level. And look at this. Queen, 2 air defenses, 2 wizard towers, and I can get the lure for the cost of 1 golem, 4 bowlers, king, queen, and 2 wall breakers. Here we go. So you want to keep your defenses far enough apart that they're not both banging on the same lava hound at the same time. That will wreck your lava hounds way too fast for your balloons to get there, and they will destroy your raid. So I was assuming that this would go down. I was not assuming that this would go down. I was hoping on that. And so I took this one out to eliminate this threat right here. That way I only had to go against this one leaf blower here. And here we go. Alright, so rein it in. 2:33, 32. There we go. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, you need max level to do that too. Max lightning. If it's level 6 lightning, you need to bring, I'm pretty sure. I would do it just in case. And then that earthquake could stretch all the way down to here. You hit them both with one, and, you know, that loses up to 25% of its health on one shot, so it ends up being worth it. Alright, so balloon for the pull. Why is this important? Because it's an air attack, so you don't need to lure out the ground troops. That was probably, I don't know what that was. Nobody else attacked this base. It was a lava hound or a golem or a bunch of valves or something like that, and you don't need to worry about it. Your ground troops will be dead long before they get there. Your air troops won't have to contend with them, so only lure out what you have to. And look at what I ended up having to deal with. Yeah, it was probably 4 Valks in there. Because look what comes out. I think it's 3 archers. And he still got the bomb off on that thing. So 4 Valkyries to try and deal with, which would shred a heap of giants before the healers could ever keep up. Unless they were reached. That's about the only hope you had, because 1 swing from each of them, 400 total damage. It's, yeah, your giants, your Valks, your whatever, they're toast. Don't contend with them. All right, here we go. So king and queen, I accidentally swagged that poison off to the left there, but king and queen both inside the poison. Archer's now inside the poison. Bowlers are down. Golem is down. Ball breakers let him in. Queen's down. King's down. And this is go time, peeps. 1 air defense is down. Now that air defense off to the right is the one I assumed would go down, and of course that's the last one to go down of the 2 down there. So my level 4 goes over there and starts getting pounded on quite a bit. And finally my queen steps up and takes it out. So now they travel cross country, which is good because look, they opened up all the all the Teslas for me. So those balloons in there. And watch me swag these spells. This is great. I have a poison. Excuse me. And swagged. Absolutely useless. Except damn near got the Inferno Tower. That poison, that freeze spell was basically swagged. It was useless. Contending right there with the leaf blower, but I've got an Inferno Tower up, so I am recording that last haste spell. There's no way I was using that. I could see that the cleanup was going fine. I had a great spread on the troops. Minions in the bag. And here we go. It's time. Drop it. Zoom right on in. 4 balloons left. And done. This is over. I love it. Balloon Town Hall kill. Great. Moon town hall kills because you just boom, 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 dropping bombs on them. And here we go, ×2. Speed up them minions. Minions on crack. Zoom. There it is. Town Hall 10 3-star. 20-minute video. Let's make it 22. So here we go. And boom, boom. Loon already down. Lightning's not even done. Pulled out. Here we go. Golem down. Poison down, so the golem doesn't take too much damage. Wall breakers are in. Bowlers are down. Queen's dead. King's dead. Archers are dead. Skeletons are dead. I mean, this guy was all about ground defense. King, he's going in. Queen finally steps up and takes out the air defense, and here we go. It's balloon time, people. Flying across. Better placement on the rage. Wasted the freeze. I pretty much swagged 5 spell space here. The rage did help them get into that Inferno Tower, but I could have used it much more wisely, so we'll go with 3 spell space. The freeze was wasted completely, and the that last haste. Zoom! Hi, how you doing? Might have gotten away without it, but no way was I trying it. Look at those minions on the haste spell, isn't that great? Zoom and zoom. So there you go, guys. Study it up, watch them again and again. Whatever tips I can do to help you out, I always am happy to. You know, don't lose heart, guys. Most of us are really new to Town Hall 10. We don't have the defenses upgraded quite yet. We don't have the troops upgraded quite yet. You know, King and Queen are still in the low 20s. You know, some mine are still 15, 20 on 2.0. That's, you know, versus my 37 Queen, 30 King on this one. You know, it's a big difference. So don't lose heart. We're going to lose some. We're going to lose some nasty ones like we did tonight. But it happens. So what? You know, do your best on your war attacks, and then who cares? If you put in an effort and you tried, and, you know, I don't walk around 3-starring everybody I hit. I don't have many 6-star wars anymore unless I'm hitting a Town Hall 9 in there somewhere. That's the name of the game in Town Hall 10. It's tough. Get used to the 2-stage attacks. Multi-stage attacks are what is doing the trick right now. Town Hall 10 3-star. Here, watch it again. Multi-stage attacks. You know, 2, 3, even 4-stage attacks sometimes. You know, stage 1 on this one is the lightning drop and the lure. Stage 2 is the ground attack, getting out the queen and getting out the air defenses. Look for a queen that's standing next to an air defense, near an air defense. Look for expos that are pointed down. Look for, ideally, it would be infernos on single target. The danger there is that they knock out all your lava hounds really fast, and then you're stuck with your balloons tanking. But so you better get your air defenses out of the way right quick if they're on single target. On multi-target, you just have to get a path into the infernos right quick. So, but yeah, so there's stage 2. I haven't even started the loons yet. No loons yet. In fact, and I probably should have waited a few more seconds for that other air defense to go down, but I'm always time conscious because I'm so sick. I got robbed on that one base on Joe's Auto War because of stupid time. Town Hall 10 3-star because of stupid time. I'm sick of it. I hate it. Losing 3 stars because, oh, there's a couple of elixir collectors still left up there. Oh, there's a builder hut at the top, so you don't get the 3. No. I made that suggestion to the half ago that once all the defensive buildings are done, it should pop an extra 20 or 30 seconds for the cleanup because you've cleared the base, you've defeated the base, you know. The purpose is done. Fighting against time is, well, I guess an aspect to make it more difficult, but I'm just whining again. That's always been the best pet peeve to me is the time issue. I hate running out of time. You got a great attack, a great strategy, and because it takes 3 minutes and 2 seconds instead of 259.99, you lose. And sometimes you lose big with the damn 99% 1 star, so. But then, yeah, the second stage starts, third, however you want to call it, and the air attack goes in and carve them a swath right through to that inferno. That was my whole goal. So, alright, time's doing it. See it one more time. Watch as many times as you want. Can. I will mention in this one, notice how I did not bring hardly any cleanup troops. I was really counting on my pups for cleanup. I didn't even realize I brought 4 lava hounds. And look at how freaking well this worked. Four and like 16 or 18 balloons instead of 3 lava hounds. 2 plus 1 in the clan castle, I mean. This one I bought 3 plus 1 in the clan castle. And look at that. Look at all the pups. Look at all the balloons. I still had a lava hound that hadn't busted yet. I might recommend dumping 6 balloons, drop down to 16 instead of 22, or 15 instead of 21, or however you roll, and that extra lava hound maybe. You never know. I went through 3 of them on this, and they were level 6 air defenses, and 3 of them ended up dead before they even had to tank anything. So, take care, guys. Still awesome warring with you. Check this out. I know, long video. Just stop watching whenever you want. Check this out. Wee. Those guys perfected us, and we missed it by nothing. Oh no, that's not the one. That's not the one either. Here, this one. 44-44. They beat us by 0.6%. Whoever got the perfect one, that won. They got lucky, but look, they were clan level 11. This one was clan 4, but these guys were bangers. I mean, this was a set up clan where I bet you anything that's all they did, like a set of specialized attackers, or they were all hackers. And then that clan, I don't even remember that one. Screw them. It's been awesome, guys. I'm gonna load this up for you. Take care. We'll see you in Clash. Peace.